So, move the day, sit right down, it's the move of the day with Ariel. Hey guys, it's Ariel Divine Bovine, and we forgot our How To Tuesday this week, so we're going to do a How To right now. So, this How To Tuesday, it's not How To Tuesday today, which makes me sad. This How To, though, is about that one person that does not notice you at all, that you need to get noticed to. We all know who we're talking about here. So, we're going to do the girl approach and then the guy approach, so then that way everyone will understand what I'm talking about here. Alright, let's start off with the girls. So, if you're a girl and you're trying to get a guy's attention, what most girls do is they get out their makeup. Let's do this here. Let's get out our makeup here. Alright. And if you're trying to get someone's attention, I have learned that what most people do is they go with not their skin tone color. So I'm going to use this one that's too white for me. And then I'm just going to paste it all over my face. Make sure you blend it all in. And if you're even more angry that you're not getting that person, you can just slap it on your face. Isn't that beautiful? Other side. This kind of hurts for application, but beauty is pain. Don't forget your forehead. Put lots on your forehead. Did I remind you guys that this is do's and don'ts? So now that my face is vampire white, now we are going to put on some eyeshadow. And we're going to go into our palette because, you know, we're that popular girl in school that gets all the guys. And we have this gigantic palette here. Yay! So we're going to sit here and we're going to find a brush. And we're going to find the most obnoxious color, or the darkest color that doesn't go with our skin tone at all, and we're just going to slap it on our face. Let's see here. I think today we're going to be black. So just smear that all over your eye. Your complete eye. Make sure you get some underneath too, because that really shows improvement. Then the other eye, you want to just slather it all over the eye. They don't have to be even, because that even draws more attention to yourself. Alright, now make sure you get a lot underneath. You need plenty underneath, just in case. Because in that way, it gives you something to talk about, like the fact that you were up all night watching that darn thing on TV that no one else watched. That makes you cooler. So we want to make sure we got extra underneath, so it makes it look like you have not slept in days. Kind of almost zombie-like. Maybe then people will think you're a zombie and then they'll want to talk to you, because zombies are cool right now. Okay, and then, so now that we've got our eyes all dark and almost zombie-like, I think this would draw a lot of attention to yourself. Now, I think that the best way to draw attention to yourself with makeup is to take the reddest color you have and put it all over your cheeks. That way it makes it look like you have a little life in your cheeks and you're just trying too hard. Get that all over. And if you're really adventurous, just take some blue. Perfect. Don't I look spectacular? And since you're like, you know, really weird, you're just going to rub all over your kit and where the makeup has kind of fallen, and then you're going to dust that over your chin and your forehead. You know, just put it all over your face. Isn't that a conversation piece? Next, what I do is I close this kit because we're going to get a little messy now. And we're going to take some eyeliner, and we're just going to randomly place it. So let's say we got some on my eye, but you don't have to put it exact. And then we're just going to put some under my eye on both sides. just like you're supposed to. So see, there's some up here, some up here. I can't even see right now, and that's the best part. And then you always want to make sure, let me see here, that you put something, that you make yourself look presentable to people. So we're just going to take a little bit of mascara and put that all over your eye. See, and don't forget the bottom, both sides. Okay, so now I think that if I saw my crush right now, I think that he would just love the way I look. Look at all the beautiful makeup on my face. I mean, how couldn't he? So look at this. See the detail. Make sure you pay attention to detail. Another thing that girls, usually do is they put on lipstick. Let's make sure we have a color that really does not look good on you, because that makes you stand out even more. How about this color? It's almost bronzy. Because I'm always third place. Make sure you smear it up the bottom, on the top and the bottom too. Kind of Angelina Jolie-ish. Add some red in random places, just so it makes you look even more zombie-like. Make sure you, rub it all in. Isn't that gorgeous? I think right now that he would ask me out on that big date. I'm so excited. Another thing that people worry about a lot is their hair. So what we're going to do is we're going to undo it from this bun, and randomly when he's in front of you, and then you're going to whack him with your hair, because then he'll notice you have hair. And that's very good, because it's good to have hair. It's very healthy. And then after you're done, you're just going to randomly run your fingers through it, and then you're going to shake it around like a mad dog. Isn't this gorgeous? I look amazing. And then you're going to take a random brush that you find in your backpack, and then you're just going to pull at it randomly. So then that way, it's all pretty. And then you're just going to brush it up, because in that way, no one else in the class will be able to see the board. All they'll see is you, and that's very important. Because then the guy will notice you too. And you're going to really mess it up. And then you're going to throw your hair back, and then you're going to say, sup. Sup! And then you're going to obnoxiously talk on your phone to random guys that don't even exist. Hello? Yes, I am talking to myself. How are you today? I'm marvelous. Of course I'll go to that date with you on Saturday. See? It's easy. The main steps are: slather makeup on your face, make sure your lips look like Angelina Jolie, and then randomly wave your hair about. See? Now, that's what you do if you're a girl. Let's see the guy's perspective on this. Guys, if you really want to get a girl's attention, hold on, let me get some of this makeup off first. There's so much makeup on my face, I think that he would love this. Alright. Make sure you really scrub your cheeks, because if you get lucky, your skin will get irritated, and then your face will be red, and he'll think that you're always mad at him, and he'll be extra sweet to you. Alright, the makeup's all off, pretty much. So now we are going to do, if you're a guy, this is how you get a girl's attention. Now, if I was a guy, and I was trying to get a female's attention, I would, let me tie my hair back more guy-like, and then I will show you exactly what I would do to get a girl's attention. So pretend I have shorter hair, because I'm not going to cut it on camera. And then most guys that like attention kind of like to throw some bang, have like these really, really long, obnoxious bangs and hair in their face. Kind of like your emo. So let's put lots of hair in my face. Isn't this awesome? And then you kind of just go like this and kind of move it throughout the day. And, oh, make sure you can do the obnoxious hair flip. Girls fall just head over heels for that. Do it 10 times in a row for extra good luck. After you're done flipping your hair, you have to do the same sup like girls do. Sup. Then randomly make references to Justin Bieber, One Direction.
Hey, do you want to see the Biebs with me?
Of course I do. See? It's easy. Then another thing you should do is randomly talk to people on the phone or text and make it look like you're not interested in them at all. And also say what you're texting, because girls need to know this. Hey, babe. What's up? Sure. The movies sound great. Don't tell my girlfriend. Yeah, I kind of already have a girlfriend. I'm sorry. You want to be number 2? See? If you really want to get the girl's attention and really want her to talk to you, what you should do is you should stalk her. So follow her from class to class every single day and say absolutely nothing and ask her how her day was. Hey, babe, how was your day? Mine was good, thanks.
I'm going to take you to your locker.
You know where my locker is?
Yes, I've been stalking you for the past 30 days.
See? It's easy. And then make sure you randomly do things with your lips. This is for girls and guys. It distracts the other person and makes you seem more desirable. So randomly, when you're doing things like playing with your hair, make fish faces. Or when you're counting out money, make fish faces. And when you're talking to that one old lady down the street, make sure you definitely do extra hair flips, because everyone likes people that are nice to grandmas. So make sure you always have your hair out, ready to go for extreme flippage.
So, want to see the Biebs?
See? Now you have the girl of your dreams. And maybe a few annoying followers. Just to clarify, guys, that was what you really shouldn't do, just in case that there are people that are confused by this. Because I did get a message that was asking me, how do you win over the person you like? And so I thought that I would do a video on how not to, almost like a how to lose a guy in 10 days kind of thing. That's how you don't get the person that you're not going to get the person you like. They're going to think you're weird. So this is what you should do, actually. So if you're a girl, you should really care about hygiene and grooming. It doesn't mean you groom your hair every day. You should at least brush it twice a day. In the morning when you're about to go or before. Or if you need to brush it throughout the day, that's fine, but not constantly. It's actually bad for your hair when you brush it that often. Brushing it to a certain extent is good for it because it moves the oils. Even if your hair is fine in the morning, you should at least brush it through because it moves the oils from the top of your hair to the bottom of your hair and keeps your hair silky smooth. It's your hair's natural way of conditioning. So you have to brush at least, even if you just brush your fingers through, it's good for your hair to get those oils. Make sure you don't shampoo and condition it too much, but make sure you shampoo and condition it enough. So you shouldn't shampoo and conditioner it every day. If you have a lot of oils if you have oily skin or oily hair, you should shampoo it every other day, but conditioner it once a week or when needed. If you have normal hair, every other day to every 2 days. It doesn't mean you don't shower, it just means that you don't wash your hair all the time. And don't obnoxiously have your hair in your face all the time, girls. If you want to do kind of like a cute style, like do like the little bump or whatever, just kind of like cutely, or like put a little bow in it or something cute. But don't always have it in your face. Guys want to see your face, and like otherwise they're never gonna know what you look like. Like I knew this guy in high school, and I still don't know what color his eyes are, and I'd known him for like 5 years. That's kind of weird because he always had his hair like in his face to like here. So no one knew like what he actually, his eye color was. And I hear he had really pretty eyes. That kind of saddens me, but another thing to get that person's attention is you wear light makeup. You want to look different than everybody else so that you stand out. So if the thing is to wear like really, really dark colors, or if all your friends are doing that, or if that's like the thing, then what you should do is you should just wear one light color. Like pinks look good on people, but not like vibrant pinks to where it's like art pop, but you just want like a nice tone of pink, just so it barely shows up. On both eyes. Make sure it's even. And then if you really want to stand out, just do like a line of eyeliner or something. Make it a little more natural. Some girls like to at least show they're wearing a little makeup, which is what I like to do. Just to show I'm wearing makeup, but not to like... Okay, now this looks ridiculous because I accidentally used the same brush as I just used before. And let me look for my brush kit. Hold on, guys. So, of course the brush isn't in there. Alright, I'll just blend really well. And always wash your brushes. This is why you wash your brushes, because otherwise your makeup starts looking like this. And then make sure you always blend it through, make it look really nice, and just like look nice. Don't have low-cut shirts, because then you're attracting the wrong kind of guys, and you don't want that either. Make sure when you put on eyeliner and mascara, you get it just right. You don't want to look like a crazy clown, and you don't want too much. Otherwise, it can make you look a little... Always make sure you have a mirror, because you got to double check. You don't want to look like it's too kind of scandalous and crazy, because you don't want to look like you're too easy, if you know what I mean. I like to do my eyeliner a little thicker so it stands out a little more, but that's optional. That's just what I like, personally. So, make sure everything matches. Make sure if you have like any places that are not right in color that you kind of fix that a little bit before you see them. And by all means, do not be one of the girls that sits in the bathroom before school for an hour putting on makeup. Arrive to school like that, because honestly, I saw the girls that did that, and I thought they were insane. Because what if you run into your crush before you even get all your makeup on? Then you see him, and then you put on all your makeup, so then he's just like, what did you just do to your face? Just put on like a little bit. And like during the day, don't worry about touching up your makeup that much. If you need to, like do a little bit. But what I really worry about most is like my lips. It's like the only thing I worry about. And speaking of lips, you just want a light color. You don't want any of these crazy bright colors, because especially like if you have a boyfriend and you're trying to like act all nice to him, if he kisses you, then his lips are going to be red, and then he's going to be angry with you. And I know I only did one eye. I will work on the other one later, but I don't want to run too much time in this video. So here's a palette with lips colors. I would choose one that's close to your lip color but a little off. Like this peach color here. You see that peach? I'm trying to wait for focus. That's actually it's a little pinker than it shows on camera. It's like a really nice color, just for kind of being at school. So, make sure you get your absolute line. You don't want to like, unless you kind of, some girls kind of like to outline their lips a little more. But I have smaller lips, so I think it just looks crazy if I was to do that. But if you do have smaller lips, some people do that. I don't recommend it just because it looks if not done exactly right, or if it smears during the day, it just looks very unnatural. So that's one eye. I'll just line the other real quick for you guys, otherwise I look really weird in this video. Let's just line the other one real quick. By the way, if you get your eyeliner wrong, because I do that all the time, sometimes it just doesn't come out like the way you thought it would be, or sometimes they don't match right. What I usually do, I actually did a really good wing today, but a lot of times I get like the wing wrong or something like simple like that. So what I usually do is I just blend it in. So your eye is still lined, but then that way at least you don't have to worry so much about, you know, you looking kind of funny. So you make sure you blend it a little more. And that way it looks a little more natural, too. I like just winging my liner just the tiniest bits, and that way it shows. I like to show like I at least have makeup on and I made the effort, but I don't want to look like I tried too hard, you know? So then, if you want to, you can do like soft curls in your hair. A guy is really not going to pay that much. He'll know that you curled your hair, but he's not going to care. Like, if you're going on a date or something, it might be nice to just do, like, little curls, or if you like your hair like that. But don't just randomly do it for a guy, because then he's not really going to pay attention that much to, like, make a comment to you, and I don't want you to be sad that he doesn't make the comment. That's just, like, he's a guy. He's not going to notice that kind of subtle thing. If you're a guy, let me tie my hair back like a guy again. Shave. Please shave. Unless they say, like, specifically the girl likes the guy that's scruffy, please shave. Because most girls don't like a guy with all that facial hair, especially if you guys are together and you're kissing. It kind of feels awkward because it's, like, on your face. And ugh, I don't like facial hair at all. So, you know, shave just, like, a tiny, just, like, make sure you look good. You look clean. Don't wear your pants down to who knows where. No one wants to see your boxers. I know it's kind of in style right now. Don't wear really, really, really tight pants and then not be able to walk. Because sometimes girls will, like, kind of want to, you know, push you or tag you or whatever and, like, just, like, run around and be crazy people. And if you're being all crazy and then you can't walk, or if you rip your pants, I've known someone that did that, it's very uncomfortable and it's not good. I've worn too tight of pants before and ripped them before. I understand. It is not a good experience. So make sure that you're always on top of that. Okay. And make sure you know that you know to just act nice around them. Girls don't like the guys that act cool. Like, they act like, hey babe, what's up? And then they're like the biggest nerd. That actually makes me really angry. When guys are like that. It's like, ugh, why are you so different right now? And then why do you go to your friends and act different? And then why are you different around me? Like, they like you for a reason. They want you. They don't want, like, this nerdy dude that thinks he's a jock. I actually kind of like nerds. I don't know why. But, so yeah, don't talk about just video, unless you know that the girl you like is adoring video games as much as you do. Please do not talk about them. Don't talk about cars obnoxiously, because they don't care if your car has blue lights and the other car has black lights. Like, really, they really do not care. Talk about things that they'd be interested in. And if all else fails, talk about movies, sports, or news, but not obnoxiously. Like, if they're like, oh, there's a storm coming, looks like there's going to be snow. They're like, really? There's going to be snow? I like snow. They're like, oh, I like snow too, but I just don't like this much snow. They're like, I know, right? I hate driving in snow. See? You have a conversation there. Except for when you're talking about cars, be like, yeah, so I put new rims on my car. The girl's like, oh, cool, you can drive? Yeah. I put new rims on my car. You know, it actually has this button battery, but it goes like this, and then this, and blah, 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 blah. And the girl will be like, what the hell did you just say? Like, I have no clue what we're talking about. Unless you know the girl is into cars. Then you guys can talk away about your vehicles and muscle cars and all that, and your prowlers or whatever they're called nowadays. Then it's okay. You need to know what the person's interested in to be able to talk to them. If you're not, just say, hey, what's up? I'm in your English, you know, we have English together. Did you, like the PowerPoint yesterday that the teacher showed? Oh, yeah, it was kind of boring, but I did like this one clip. I'm like, yeah, I like that clip too. So you guys can bring it back to school or whatever. Don't make it sound like you have stalked this girl her entire life. Oh, so we had this class together in 5th grade. We did? Yeah. I sat behind you in this row. I remember you used to wear pigtails to school every day. Like, that's just creepy. Unless the girl is into creepy people, I guess, that's just creepy. Please, do not do that at all. What other things? Ooh, it's still really cute, unless you have one of those girls who is the type that wants to do everything herself. Please, by all means, in high school, take her books and walk her to class. But don't make her late to class, otherwise she will hate you. Like, there are, like, certain levels of things. You kind of have to do this, but you have to kind of do that. Or you kind of have to do this, and you kind of have to do that. You have to make sure you do this, but you have to do it this way. And so, you know, you have to kind of pick your battles and pick which way you're doing things. I just realized my eyeliner is totally off today. Like, it looks good on both sides, but then when I turn, it makes no sense. So you just blend it in a little there. See? Yeah, it looks normal. Now I look like a normal person. This is awesome. Let's check on something real quick. Sorry, the doctor's going to work. See, that is proof that my methods work okay. They work. They better work, because, just saying. Okay, so you have to make sure that everything is good with them. If they are in, and if after you guys are dating, you have to keep the person interested. If they're a certain way, for a reason sometimes. Like, some people are more romantic than others. Some people would love it if you randomly drove by their house, they didn't know you were coming, and brought them a dozen roses. Some girls would puke on your shoes if you did that. Some girls would think it's cute if you went bowling or something. Some girls would be so upset because you ruined their party dress. I don't know. Like, you just have to know the person. After you're dating, you have to know the person. If you're dating a person that hates shopping, like, cannot stand the process of going through stores and looking at things, unless you have set in your mind you're going to buy a certain item, please do not take them to the mall. You just kind of have to know the person and know what they like. For example, you guys, my fans, my YouTube, that's kind of my life right now. So, you know, you could talk about my channel, or you could, maybe you're a vlogger too, and we could talk about that or stuff like that. Like, things kind of revolve around, you know, my page right now, just because that's a big, between that, Disney, and Doctor Who, those are like the 4 things that go on in my life. That is it. That is all I care about right now, pretty much. I could care less if Selena Gomez is in jail because she brought Justin Bieber something in jail. You know, I could care less about them right now. I have, you know, and school is very important to me right now. I'm going back to school. So, like, there's a lot of things that are really important. There's quite a few things that are important to me right now. So there's other things that don't really matter to me. So, like, if you came up to me today and it's just like, yeah, we were friends in high school. So this girl broke up with this guy because he brought her chocolate, and then she, like, threw up because it was like gross chocolate, and then, like, here, I just do not care. Other than that, it's like, I'm pretty open to everything. And make sure the guy is good to his mother, does not lie to people, does not have a previous history of cheating, is not your ex-boyfriend when you broke up for a very good reason. I understand some people, if they get back with their ex because, you know, things have changed, or there is a very significant reason why. But come on now, girls. If you're just getting back with your ex because you miss holding hands with someone and getting the attention in the hallway, you probably should not have a boyfriend. Just saying. Like, there are certain rules and regulations to this. If your future companion, let's go Dr. Who on this, likes the way you flip your hair, perhaps you should do it more often, but not obnoxiously in her face. I don't know. Don't change your style to what he likes. If you think this guy is completely adorable and he just happens to like rocker chicks, you shouldn't learn guitar unless you want to. That is hard to learn. I'm still not perfect at it, and I've been doing it since 7th grade. 6th, 7th, like middle of 6th grade, end of 6th grade, early 7th grade is when I started picking up guitar. So yeah, I know how to play some stuff. I'm not like, you know, crazy person on guitar. I was trying to think of a guitarist like right at the top of my head, and it was just not working for me. I'm not like a crazy guitarist, and I've been learning for years. You shouldn't just pick up an activity because you think it's cool. Another thing, perfume. Boys and girls, cologne. You need to know this. All right, there is a difference. This is perfume. This is body mist, and this is body spray. These are all 3 different things, and they are treated differently. Oops, I'm like spilling things. Hold on. Alright. Perfume. You can put it on your wrist, a little bit on your neck, and actually, what I do with perfume, which is kind of weird, but actually works for those girls who decide to get a guy with I have mascara still down my face. Or I think that's actually a birthmark. I found a new birthmark. Cool. And this is my favorite. This is Noir Tease. It's a Victoria's Secret one. As you can see, it comes with fragrances. I'm in love with Victoria's Secret. So what I do with it is I do it in the back of my hand. Sometimes I do it down my shirt. Like, so if I'm putting on perfume after gym, I like to do it down my shirt, so then that way I like feel like I'm cleaner, I guess. I don't know, that's just what I do, because then that way, like, or like if I'm wearing a sweater under my sweater, so then that way, like, if I go to take my sweater off, I still feel like I smell good. It's not like all over my sweater and then I take off my sweater and I smell disgusting. I like to kind of like be able to smell myself and to know I smell good. I have issues with fragrances. If a guy smells bad, I will get very, I don't like people to smell bad. I like to smell good, stuff like that. So if you're doing perfume, like physical perfume, not like a body mist or a body spray, I put it inside of the wrist, rub my wrists together, rub it on my neck, and then put it like in the back of my neck toward my hairline in the back, because in that way, like if I move my hair or whatever, it smells good. That's like my secret weapon, just saying. So everyone and use heavily scented shampoo. That's the other thing I do. And make sure, like, if you're putting perfume in the back of your hair and you just showered and your hair still smells like shampoo or conditioner, make sure that the scents match. Because otherwise, if you do like a really strong musky perfume and you put it like on the back of your neck, and if you have a really, really fruity, sometimes those don't mix and then you smell kind of weird. Like you smell off, like you're trying too hard, or like it smells really, really strong. So don't do that. But if like, I usually use a fruity shampoo, so I use a fruitier conditioner, or a fruity, a kind of fruity scented, or like a florally perfume with it, so then that way it kind of smells good. So that's like the secret weapon of girls. A spray is different. A spray, you can just do, usually you just do like 2 sprays really, because it kind of goes away. It's just like a lighter scent for you. It's just like it's kind of like a refresher, whereas perfume is kind of like if you're going out. You know what I mean? It's 2 very different things. Guys like fruity or floral scents. I don't think I've met a guy who just like thinks that you smell delicious, you smell musky. Musk is like a really good scent. It's more romantic if you're like going on a date or whatever. But like kind of stick with more of the fruity or the florals if you're doing this for a guy, because they react a little better to those scents, I've seen to find out. If your hair smells like my hair, I always use like fruity shampoos because I just like the way they smell. Like I love this one shampoo. It's like a strawberry scented shampoo. I love strawberry scented shampoos. I like ones that smell like flowery and kind of like pretty. So because sometimes like if you like move your hair, like just like if you turn around real fast, if the guy gets that scent, then they'll be like, oh, your hair smells really good, you know. Guys, we don't want you to smell like you just got out of the gym in middle school, okay? So if you're gonna do cologne, it's like 1 to 2 squirts. It's not with the Axe, okay? And girls do not like the smell of Axe. Some girls like certain scents of Axe because they smell like other things. They do not like the scent of aerosol Axe just all over your body, like you jumped in like a pool full of Axe. That is gross. When you spray on perfume or a fragrance, try to do it away from people, because otherwise you kind of get the taste in your mouth and it's kind of really gross. Like if a guy is just sprayed Axe, you can taste it for a while. Like if you guys are talking together and he just like sprayed some, you can taste it in your mouth and it smells disgusting. Like this is very, very light and I sprayed very little and I can taste it in my mouth as I'm speaking to you guys. You want to make sure not to do that. It's just, it's not cute at all. It's not cool. It's just, no. And you just stay true to your style. Like, yeah, if you're the type of person that wears a little more makeup, then wear a little more makeup. You're trying to be normal. Like, just act normal. My goodness gracious. And, okay, I had to learn this for myself. This is not cute. Hi. Hi. My name is Ariel. How are you? Hi. Hi. Yeah. Oh, you did? Okay. Did you do the homework? Hi. Yeah, my name is Ariel. Hi. Yeah, it's nice to meet you too. Yeah. Hi. That is obnoxious. Very few guys like that, and I had to learn that for myself because that was my thing. Like, of all the do not do's, that was mine. Mine was either trying to make myself look like, do not try to make yourself look like his ex. She is his ex for a reason. It's like you guys end up dating, you want him to think of you when he sees you, not her. Okay, I did that too. One of my boyfriends dated this girl for a while, and she had curly hair, and he was still dating her. Actually, this is a big no-no. Do not go after guys if they're still dating people. That's bad. I had to learn that for myself. So I kind of liked him, and I wanted to show him I liked him, so I curled my hair. So I had these beautiful curls in my hair, and they were just like hers. I looked so pretty, and he didn't even notice my hair was curled. And all day I spent my day doing this, and doing this, and doing this, and playing with my hair so he would notice, and I didn't know until 5 years after that he actually knew my hair was curled. He did not care at the time, okay? It wasn't until I brought it up like 5 years later that I curled my hair that one time, and he's just like, oh yeah, I know you curled your hair that one time. You usually don't curl your hair. I like your hair straight. Seriously. And that day I'd spent like 2 hours getting ready for school. Okay, do not do this. Okay, don't be one of those girls. Playing with your hair is something that like you guys see me, okay. This is my famous look. Okay. I play with my hair. I kind of smell my hair because my hair just smells good. I put hair by my mouth. I like play with it all the time because that's just the type of person I am. Don't go into nervous frenzy and start like ripping your hair out. That is not cute. I should know. I used to do this. Okay, let me try to find a pen. It's a little thinner. Okay, so pretend this is a pencil because I usually didn't do it with gel pens. I usually did it with pencils. So I used to do this thing where I'd kind of like twirl with my pencil because like I was right-handed, so kind of like twirl with my pencil. Like kind of like you're thinking, like you know how some girls like twirl their pencil when they're thinking. So I would do this in school. So I would keep twirling, and I'd be like kind of looking at him and not paying attention, and then it got stuck. So the guy was, okay, the guy had the pencil, okay, the guy actually was helping me out. He was actually a nice guy. I got lucky at this. So he was holding the pencil, and we were trying to pull my hair out of the pencil without, like, breaking my hair. And it really hurt. Like, I had the tiniest bit of a bald spot for a while, just from him pulling it out. That was not cute. We had a good laugh about it, and had a good conversation piece. But, no, we did not end up. We actually ended up being very close friends, and we actually like ended up friend zoning each other, and it was really fun. Just because he thought that I was the funniest girl in school, apparently, from getting a pencil stuck in my hair. So please don't do that. Don't be obnoxious. Don't message me every day. And if the girl is showing you hints that she doesn't really like you, don't keep at it. Okay. You know how, if you like the girl and you kind of like, you know, send her a request on Facebook, and then she's like, oh, you sent your request on Facebook, cool. If she accepts that friend request, it might be because she enjoys conversation with you, not because she thinks that you guys should get married and have children named Bob and Pablo and Strawberry, and that you already know where their vacation home is going to be, and where you're going to get married, and why you're going to get married, and what you're going to name your children and your dogs and your cats and your million other cats when you get older and your kids move out. She does not care. Whew, my goodness gracious. If you guys are dating for a while and you guys start to bring those things up, that's okay, but not when you first start dating. Okay, not when you're not even dating yet and you've already decided that you're going to name your cat Gel Pen and your son Justin Timberlake. Seriously. This is not cool. At all. And girls, don't do that to the guy either. Don't, like, talk about your entire, like, if he asks you on a date, at your date, do not talk about your entire future together and how you already know what your wedding dress is going to look like. That is not cool. You might think these thoughts in your head and process these thoughts in your head all the time and how amazing he would look in this tux and blah, 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 blah. But he does not care on the first date. You will scare him away and he will run away screaming. And then you will be sad and you will be lonely. And that is not cool. So please take these tips in consideration. No, I don't want mini Ariels running around and acting just like me and doing exactly what I do. Do what you guys do already. They're just kind of like my tips. They're not everybody's tips. And I don't want like a million messages on Facebook telling me that it did not work. Or that you slabbed zombie makeup, weird, randomly placed makeup on your face, and he said you look like a freak, okay? I don't want those messages either, because I already told you guys that that was a joke, and that I just thought it would be funny to do it that way, to show you guys. Yes, some girls do put on a little more makeup, and they go a little crazy with it, and you guys need to watch out for that. But that does not mean that I am making fun of you guys, or... No, I'm not, like, trying to make fun of you guys or any of that. I'm just, like, letting you know that this is not what you should be doing. And school is important. Please do not stare at him and not... I do not know what I just did. Hold on, guys. Something weird with my computer just happened. Hold on. Desktop. Yes, thank you. Oh, phew. Okay. So basically what just happened on my computer, just to let you guys know, is I have Windows 8. So when you move your mouse, I went to go move my mouse to end the video, and it moved my mouse apparently to the other screen, so it was running like all these apps lists, and I didn't know how to get out of it because I've never seen that before. So it's crazy, and I don't like Windows 8. But there you guys go. There's some tips and tricks. Please don't be obnoxious and do crazy things. That's just not cool. Moo of the day, moo of the day. That was your moo of the day. See you later. Bye!